Hello everyone, and welcome back to Yakuza Kiwami 2. This is episode 12. Last time, did some more sub-stories. We also progressed Majima construction in the... what's the name of it? Clan Creator, they call it. Majima construction. We took on the dragon, Fujinami, and ended up hiring him for our team. Because if you can't beat him, join him, he says. He gains nothing from losing out if the other two land sharks win. So we're recruiting people and progressing that side quest. We've taken out one of the three musketeers. We're now in Sotenbori. We are going to do some sub-stories that are located around this place, as well as run Club Forshine a little bit more as well. I'm looking forward to doing that. Let's take a look at the sub-story down here. Get your hands off me! The woman who can't play. Oh, that's funny. You were totally asking for it a second ago. The only thing I was asking for was directions. Sure. No need to be modest now. I know what you're really after is a little action. Ah, gross. Huh. What? You got a little meat on your bones, but beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Now let's get out of here and have some fun. I'm not going anywhere with you. Just leave me alone. Listen, I'm getting tired of this attitude. We're gonna have to teach you how things work around here. Besides, where's a nobody like you gonna be in such a hurry, huh? Come on, we'll show you just how great this city is. We're experts with our hands, you know. It'll be a special night, promise. Those thugs are gonna hurt that girl. Wait and see what happens, he says. You guys are pathetic. Can't you tell she's not interested? Did it look like we were asking for your opinion, old man? Please, sir, help me. You some kind of jacked up host, buddy? Either way, you shouldn't try to play the hero. Think she'll give you a piece of the action if you save her? Is that it? Sorry to break it to you, but we got dibs. Go take a nap or something, old man. Or do we gotta make you go? The dude in this, like, crusty-ass suit looks at least 10 years older than me. Fuck you, you stupid green suit, mustache having, but not in a cool way, motherfucker. Do you not understand me? That's for you. And we have accidentally knocked out the woman with that kick. And we say, that's for you, we say. And then we go, doosh. That's what we were supposed to do. Oh! You're gonna look real old after this, pal, let me tell you. I look exactly the same as when I was in my 20s, you idiot. Now it's your turn, buddy. You're not scared of that shadow boxing. Why did it popped up with triangle and it just did not want to engage. Whee! See you later. Shit, so strong. You still looking for some fun? Because I can keep going. No, man, girls aren't worth getting their ass kicked like this. Thank you so much, sir. I've never been so scared. It was nothing. Just be careful of who you ask for directions in the future. Not everyone's a good guy in a city like this. Yeah, totally. I moved here from the country a while back, so I guess I'm still learning a few life lessons. My name's Miki, by the way. How long have you been here? 3 years, actually. I've always dreamed of becoming a singer, and I thought coming here to Osaka would be my best bet to hit it big. A singer, huh? Yeah, it hasn't really worked out, though. I know I can sing, but I can't write songs to save my life. The record labels I auditioned for wouldn't even let me finish. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Hey, I know a guy. Can't sing for shit, but he can write real well. You guys should go on a date. They said my voice was great, but the songs I was singing were holding me back. Why does this sound so familiar? I guess you can't get by on a pretty voice alone these days. I'm not much for looks either, if I'm honest. I can't dance and I can't play instruments. Maybe I should just give up and go home. Then you need to sing. If you can throw yourself behind what you're good at, you've got a chance. Yeah, but I already did. I've tried. Tried so hard. I've been here for 3 years and I still don't know left from right. At some point, it's just not worth it anymore. Huh. If only I knew someone that shared my passion for music. Maybe with a partner I could get through this and it wouldn't feel so damn hard. That kid with the guitar seemed to have the opposite problem. Maybe these two would hit it off. I actually know a guy you might want to meet. A musician? Yeah. His voice is nothing to write home about, but his love for music is undeniable. You interested? Wow, you really mean it? I'd love to. I bet we'll find him singing in his usual spot on the west side of Sotenbori Street. Let's head up there.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you. What a good way to advertise it. Singing shit, but he's got heart, kid. So this guy you know, what's his name? Makato Date. It's Takua Yoshioka. It is. Because it's not Date-san, and I remember him having Y in the last name, not in the first name. I think it's Takua Yoshioka. Oh. I'm actually getting kind of nervous now. Calm down. He's just a regular guy. Come on. His name is actually Makoto Date-san. He used to be a police detective. He's the guy over there with the guitar. Okay, here I go. Good luck. Excuse me, are you Takua Yoshioka? That melody is incredible. Really? I'm so glad you think so. You even know my name. How's it going over here? Oh, Kiryu-san. Thanks again for earlier. Are you here to listen to me sing? Not exactly, no. I came to introduce you to this young lady. I'm Miki. It's nice to meet you. Miki-san, huh? She came all the way here from the country to pursue a career as a singer. Thought she could use a friend with mutual interests. Wow, you must be pretty good if you moved here just for singing. I don't know about that. I've failed every audition I've had. They always praise her voice, though. In that case, I'd love to hear what you've got. Can you sing for me? Of course, I'd be glad to. But I'd rather not perform one of the songs I wrote. They're not very good. That's fine. Sing whatever you like. A modern-day hit, a golden oldie, you name it. How about Rouge of Love? Rouge of Love! Oh, everybody loves that one. Let's see what you've got. Okay, here I go.
You're gonna take my heart.
Oi, oi, oi! Yosh! Here, here! Hi, hi, hi! Rouge of Love! Whoa. Huh, not bad. What did you think? I'm floored! I've never heard such a stunning voice before. That sent chills up and down my spine. Oh, come on. Tell me the truth. It's being serious. Even I got lost in how beautiful that sounded. Kiryu-san. Hearing you sing makes me long for even more for pipes like those. Gentle, soothing, warm. With a voice like that, nobody would ever turn me away. I could make so many people happy. Wow. Thank you, Yoshioka-san. Hey, what would you say to making music together? Huh? I can write songs all day, but as soon as I start to sing, everything falls apart. My voice is scratchier than a bent record. It's so bad that people try to beat me up every time I open my mouth. I actually got socked again right before you guys walked up. Guess some things never change. But like I said, I can write some really great songs and play a few instruments. Plus, nobody can beat my passion for music. At least, that's what I thought until you showed up. You have a lot of passion to uproot your whole life for a music career. But that's exactly why I think we'll work well together. What do you say? I'm in. I can't wait to see what we can come up with together. Yes. I'm happy for you too.
Hi.
Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for you. Yes, the Patriarch's bowling ball. Where did you get one of those? Miki-chan and I are going to climb the charts. It might not be easy, but our passion will carry us through. Good luck, guys. I can't wait to hear the results. Can you sight read, Miki-chan? I've got a song we can try out right now. Yeah, let's do it. It's good to know that this sub-story actually had a follow-up instead of like when we finished the previous one, I was like, oh, okay, felt like that was going to go somewhere, and then it didn't. And there we go. Hey, those performers sound amazing. You got that right. Let's go take a listen. Those two will make a great team, and I'm sure it'll be a nice change of pace from getting beat up all the time. It's because it was 2 sub-stories, and that's why it threw me off, because I'm like, oh, we've completed the sub-story, you know? It's not like check in later or something like that, so that's funny. Took me by surprise. We have 2 down this way. So we ran all the way down here. Got taken up again. Now we run all the way back again. Quick, they're gonna get me. They're gonna fight me. Give me a wild burger, a wild avocado burger, and this is all I can have, actually. Just give me this. My stomach is more full than I expected. Thank you. And... so close. Almost getting Employee of the Month max. We've maxed out the Club Sunshine EXP growth. So we'll be doing our best in that one. Well-informed teen. Hey, did you see the news? They're making a Yakuza Sunset 4.
Cool.
Wonder if this one will be any good. Sunset 3 cut out all the best parts, you know? Well, that's what happens when you change directors. 1 and 2 were so perfect. How could they hope to top them? Beats me. But hey, they're filming this next one right here in Sotenbori. I saw them scouting over by Bishaman Bridge. You serious? Come on, let's try and make it in as extras. I'm ready for my big screen debut. Wouldn't be much of a debut if you're on screen for 2 seconds without a single line of dialogue. Yakuza Sunrise 4. And they cut so much stuff out of 3, guys. I love that they're talking about a movie, but you could literally just listen to that being spoken about in regards to a particularly beloved Yakuza-related franchise. They are adding stuff to Kiwami 3, aren't they? But there is a lot of controversy surrounding what is being changed. I think what's funny about that is this game apparently has cut content in it as well because of what they decided to do with Kiwami, like Club Foreshine and stuff like that. I think what they decided to put in here meant that they removed some other things. So it's I immediately was just started thinking about people's opinions on the Kiwami games, which is quite funny. And they'll have this same conversation when Kiwami 4 gets announced. What are they gonna remove this time? Sounds like they're shooting a Yakuza movie around here. I guess the locale works. Yakuza Sunset. By the time that they even get to... oh, okay. By the time they even get to a Kiwami 4, it's going to be a long time. Because Kiwami 1 and 2 came out pretty close together. It's been a long time. since they did another one. And we'll see if they end up, you know, maybe they'll try and do the Kiwami 4, 5 and stuff like that real soon. Because it's going to be weird if I go, you know, Kiwami 3, and then eventually I'll still be going back to 4 remastered and 5 remastered anyway. I won't sit there and wait for Kiwami 4 to come out, you know?
Oi.
Hey, put the knife down. Leave me alone. I'm going to run this bastard through and ain't nobody stopping me. Let's see what you got, bitch. Post-looking man. Stolen. Hey, nobody's stabbing anyone today. Just calm down and let's talk about it. None of your goddamn business. Guess you don't got it in you. What's going on here? Fuck if I know. Lady just runs up to me out of nowhere yelling about how she's gonna kill me. Bet she poured all her cash into a host club. Now she's taking it out on the first host she finds. Anyhow, I got a jet. Be careful, you hear? You okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Okay. My name's Yuriko. I got a sister, much younger than me. Miki. Up till last year, she was working here in Sotenbori. But she got scammed. Those horrible men took everything she had. But not even that was enough for them. One day, they kidnapped her, locked her up, abused her, kept her in a cage like some kind of wild dog. It's been a whole year since, and the cops haven't lifted a damn finger. I finally figured out who has her, though. That bastard is one of them. When I saw him, I just couldn't hold it back anymore. I was going to use this knife and get back at him for what he did, but I couldn't muster the courage. That was the right choice. Killing that man won't find your sister any faster. There are smarter ways to go about that. What's your name? It's Kiryu. You're right, Kiryu-san. Stabbing him ain't gonna bring Miki back. This is kind of a long shot, but have you ever seen Miki before? She looks like this. I was just like, as soon as I, like, back-to-back sub-stories of, like, the same name, confused me for a second there. Photo of Miki. Well?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say I have. Right, of course you haven't. Miki and I, we lost our parents years ago. She's the only family I got left. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. Cops ignore me, people don't take me seriously. Hell, I don't even have the guts to stab one of the bastards who took her. Kiryu-san, I know this is crazy for me to be asking this, but do you think you can help find Miki for me? I'll do anything you want if you manage to find her. Just, please, save my sister. I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. If it means making sure you don't end up a murderer, then I'll help as best I can. Oh, Kiryu-san, thank you so much. Let's talk details. You said you have info on the guys who kidnapped Miki, right? What do you know? I have pictures. Here. Photo of Yagi. Kajiwara. Kojima coming at us. The first one's a host named Yagi. He's the guy who was just here. He makes his money by targeting lonely single ladies. This guy is the absolute scum of the earth. The second photo is a man named Kajiwara, realtor. At least that's what he calls himself. More like a land shark, if you ask me. Folks around here despise him. As for the last photo, goes by Kojima. Ain't nobody sure if that's really his real name, though. The guy's impossible to pin down. If I had to guess, I'd say he's the one running the whole operation. He looks like a regular old businessman on the outside, but somehow he's one of the richest men in the country. No way is he getting all that through legal means. These are the guys who've got Miki. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll see what I can find out. You got a real heart of gold, Kiryu-san. I can't find the words to tell you how much this means to me. The first guy, Yagi, is working in a club over on East Shofukucho Street. I'm counting on you, Kiryu-san. Okay. I'm gonna have to take her word for it, I guess. Go and confront the man. He has no idea who she is, but... Oh. Right. Kiryu-san. It's Miki. That singer who was getting harassed. So good to see you. Ever since you came to the rescue, things have been looking up for me. Yoshioka-san's doing good too. Glad to hear it, but what brings you out here? Well, I wanted to thank you, for saving me from those pervert thugs. Oh, don't worry about it. Come on, don't be so cool. Anyway, people in my circles keep talking about you managing this Forshine place. I also hear you need help. Think I could help? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Don't worry, I already got Yoshioka-san to buy in. He's all for it, actually. If not for you, Kiryu-san, I'd have given up on singing and gone back to the country. It's the only way I can properly thank you for all the support you've shown me. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? Wait, really? No problem. I mean, I just have to talk to customers, right? How hard could that be? You really don't have to do this, Miki. But I do. Please, just let me join. If you insist. But promise me, if it ever gets to be too much, you'll tell me, okay? I can do that. We'll make a great team, Kiryu-san. Right on. This is, this is funny. Really? Suenaga-san? Kiryu-san. Suenaga-san, shouldn't you be at Sunflower? I'm not the headmistress anymore, remember? Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to rub salt in the wounds. But what brings you all the way out here? I came to see you, Kiryu-san. Me? That's right. I wanted to thank you for all the help you did to us. All the From the top, I wanted to thank you for all the help you did to help us over at Sunflower. And you came to Osaka just to say that? Yes. It wasn't easy tracking you down, I'll have you know. But I did quite a bit of asking around, and eventually I managed to track down where you worked. Oh, that's very industrious of you. But this job is, it's hard to explain. All the same, I heard you're in need of able-bodied women. I'd be happy to help you out in that case, Kiryu-san. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? I don't know if this is really your thing. That's not true at all. I'm great at giving pep talks to the children. How different can stroking a man's ego be? Maybe you've got a point. Well, she did come all this way. It would be rude to turn her down now. Alright, welcome aboard. But take it easy, okay? I will. Thank you. The headmistress has joined. You know, there are people that are into older women. We gotta hire a variety of people to cater to people's needs. We'll be back for that. See, that's nice. You know, they hang out around the front. With Majima Construction, there are people that hang out around that place, which is nice, but then other people that just don't. You gotta go find them. That's him, Yagi, one of the guys who kidnapped Miki. And not that Miki, a different Miki. Hey, I remember you. That bitch cool off yet? She was out of her freaking mind, let me tell you. Do you know this girl? That's, I mean, I've never seen her before. Might have been one of my customers over at the club, but you can't expect me to remember every chick who sets foot in there, can ya? Strange. I met someone who claims you conned her. Oh yeah? Bring him here. Ain't nobody supposed to know about that. So you do know her. Where is she? No fucking clue. I was just doing what Kajiwara asked when I nabbed her. Girl could be anywhere by now. Last memory I got is tying her up and having some fun. Girl's got a great pair on her, believe me. Anyways, I don't know how you're connected to all this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to shut you up for good. Get ready to die. Well, have you ever been punched numerous times in the face and chest region over and over again? Just like softly watching your life force drain away? Is this working for you? It's getting a bit sleepy. Oh. Oh, are we still fighting? Oh, whew. Fight's finally over, is it? Did you enjoy getting punched over and over and over again without you making a single attempt to, like, counter or dodge out of the way? Oh. I was like, I'm going to lead into this bit for as long as he allows me to. And he allowed me to until his health was 0. I was like, maybe he'll counter me. Or, like, move out of the way. Ugh.
Boy.
Tell me where Kajiwara is. Ugh. I don't freaking know. Best guess, he'd be at the golf center. Guy's always got his clubs on him. Good. If you don't want to deal with me again, I suggest you relocate. Scum like you don't belong on the streets. We're gonna play some golf again? I mean, I guess that's something, you know? I get a little bit sad that they removed bowling. But they did add golf. So it does mix it up a little bit, you know? Man in a cap. Aw, man. Oh, sorry about that. No, it was my fault. I can't seem to do anything right.
Boy.
Wait, you dropped something. Guess I'll go track him down. Yakuza Sunset 4. Isn't this the script to the movie those kids were talking about? If the movie is still in production, this must be pretty important. I better track that guy down. It looked like he was heading up to Sotenbori Street. I like that he actually made an attempt this time to try and call out to the person who dropped something instead of being like, yeah, if I find them, I'll give it back to them. I guess those kids didn't get in as extras, did they? It's going into the bar. I think that's the guy who dropped the Sunset 4 script. Better get this back to him. To the bar. Hey, aren't you the guy I bumped into on the bridge? No, I was the one not paying attention. But I'm glad I found you. You dropped this. Don't worry, I didn't read it. Wow, you really tracked me down to give this back? That means a lot. I feel like this Yakuza Sunset thing has a lot of people talking. You must be a pretty big fan. Yeah, he's definitely not dressed like a director. Well, I used to be. Nowadays, I don't know how I feel about it. What do you mean?
Nani?
Wait, you're not a fan, but the director of the Yakuza Sunset movies? It's like, hey man, couldn't you tell by the hat? This is a director's hat. Comes with the territory. That's right, though I've actually only been responsible for one of them so far. Yakuza Sunset 3, the one everyone hated. I don't know if this is a reference to the real Yakuza games, because I know that the original director left. He's making Gang of Dragon at the moment. That one got recently announced. But I'm not sure on the full history of when he left, if it was after 2. But I guess it would make sense if this is more of a reference to it, like if this is the director of 3. I don't know. It's the one everyone hated. My name's Sugano. Kiryu. As you might have suspected, those pages are actually the script for Yakuza Sunset 4, Kiryu-san. We're planning on using Bishaman Bridge in the film, so I went ahead to scout it out a bit. I see.
Hmm.
You seem pretty down about all this, Sugano-san. What's really the problem? It's this whole film. I have no idea how to proceed with it. I feel like I've lost my vision. What do you mean? Every day on the set of Sunset 3 was like a dream. I loved it. I'd even stay up all night editing the reels. Everything seemed perfect until the movie debuted. It's like I had woken up from my dream to a real-life nightmare. Every forum on the net was in an uproar, talking about how Sunset 3 was a disgrace to the franchise. They were calling for me to step down, or worse. The internet sounds like a cruel place. The worst part was, once I calmed down and rewatched it, I agreed with them. I don't know that I deserved to direct another one. Gave it my best effort, but it just wasn't good enough. Couldn't capture the magic of the old sunsets. And it's got me thinking, if all I'm going to do is drag the series through the mud, maybe I should step down. Well, at least that's what explains what's got you so down. If you don't mind my asking, how'd you end up in the director's chair for the movie? And what happened to the original director? He retired to some far-off corner of the earth. Nobody even knows where. But with the fan base Sunset has, the film company couldn't just let it die, so they chose me to head it up. I was a huge fan. But I found out the hard way that loving a movie as a fan and making one yourself are very different things. I knew it'd be a challenge to live up to the expectations and the hype, but I didn't expect to get eviscerated for my best efforts. If only I could replicate the way the old director did things. But none of this is your problem, Kiryu-san. Sorry for talking your ear off with this sob story. It's okay. I hope having someone lend an ear helped. Well, the show must go on. I'll see you around, Kiryu-san. That poor guy really is struggling. Next time I'm at a video store, maybe I'll check out Yakuza Sunset 3. I love that he's like, next time I'm in a video store, you're not even gonna go see it? You're not gonna go see it in the movies? It's kind of funny how this works, because obviously the timeline for Yakuza games and how time works in this makes zero sense. He's currently in the process of, like, making the movie. Oh no, hang on. We're gonna watch Sunset 3. Never mind. We're gonna watch Sunset 3. For some reason my brain went, we're gonna go watch Sunset 4 immediately. That's funny though. I'll be curious to see what he thinks about Sunset 3, because Kiryu clearly has no familiarity. So he's not gonna have any opinion about the first two. So he might just like it as a newcomer to the series. What do you think? We'll go watch his previous work and see how we feel about it. But first, golf. That must be Kajiwara, the second man involved in Miki's kidnapping. Yeah, that was funny. Literally, like, I don't know why. He's like, maybe I should go watch the film. My brain went, it's not out yet. His old film, idiot. Ah. What are you looking at? You better clear out if you don't want to take a club to the fucking face. Do you know this girl? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Cut to the chase. Sure, I know her. What, you one of her old flings coming back for another pop? She ain't nothing to me now. Now get lost. I'm trying to golf here. Here in the lobby? Sorry, but you're not getting rid of me that easy. I need to find the girl. Look. I don't know who you are, but I don't got her anymore. Sold the bitch to the highest bidder. You mean Kojima? Where is he? Just where the fuck did you get that name? Don't got a clue where he is. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, maybe I didn't sell the girl. Might have just tossed her out with the other trash. Who knows? Haha. Now go and get lost. Gorillas like you can't play golf. If anyone doesn't belong here, it's you. Golf is a gentleman's sport, and you're anything but. You're trying to pick a fight asshole. Fine by me. I was just looking to give my new club a test run. How's that test run on the golf club going for you? As we bloody up this man's lobby, you want to tell me about this golf club? Here, let me show you. Actually, let me get this out of the way. Let me get that out of the way, and I'll show you exactly how this golf club swings. It swings so good. It swings so good. It feels so good to swing. Look at this smooth swing. It's amazing. Oh, sorry, I broke it. Oh, this was all Kojima-san's idea. He's been barking out orders behind the scenes. I'm nothing compared to him. Just don't hurt me, man. And talk. Where is he? Just a sec. Let me give him a call. Kojima-san? Yeah, it's me. Sorry. Ran into a bit of trouble. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Okay. If you say so. He said he wants to see you. Where? Midoriyama building, West Shofukucho, 2nd floor. Interesting that he said ran into a bit of trouble. And from that, he was able to insinuate that it must be a guy, and it must be me. He didn't even tell him any details. Kojima-san will be waiting for you on the 2nd floor of the Midoriyama building. And here I thought I was gonna play some golf. No golf? Sadly, no golf. Alright, well, we'll do that. The fact that he drops the golf club immediately was so good. Dude really thought he was gonna get a couple of swings in at me. This is the place. Kajiwara said Kojima would be inside. Ah, good, I can beat up someone and then eat a burger afterwards. Perfect place. You must be Kojima. Where's Miki? Why? What's your angle? You looking for some fun? I'm the one asking the questions here. Now tell me where Miki is. Doesn't matter. You're a dead man. Can't let you keep snooping around. Pays too good to have you ruin it all. Really. And you should have brought more than 3 guys. Don't take that tone with me. You're done for. Nobody will ever find your body. Let's go. Okay. Nobody will ever find my body. Well, I've got a couple of things to say about that. One of them is, you want to go bowling? Strike! And the other one is, I like some salt on my food before I punch it. And what else have we got here? Oh, yes. I cut up creeps like you for breakfast. You now have no limbs. Oh, sorry. The limbs are still attached. Let me get that for you. Stubborn limbs. Still attached. What are we doing here? Stubborn limbs. Why are they still attached? Let me get them for you. Whoa. That move was crazy. Backbreaker. Tell me where Miki is. Alright, just don't kill me, please. I don't know how my limbs are still attached. Start talking then. Booth number 5. Over at Gandhara. That's where we locked her up. Got it. Stay out of my way. Damn, I'm going to Gandhara for 2 things. To watch Yakuza Sunset 3 and rescue Miki. That's ridiculous. Alright, down we go. They couldn't think of any other locations. They're all just taking place in the same way. 2 sub-stories close together with a character with the same name, and then one in the same place. I'm busy, guys. Leave me alone. Yellow. Where's booth 5? It's all the way in the back, sir. But... No buts. You're taking me back there. Sir, that booth is rented out. You can't. Miki. So, you're one of Kojima's men? No, he was just paying me to watch over this here lady. I had no idea what he was keeping her here for. Please, I didn't do nothing wrong. Here, I'll give you everything I got from him.
Oi.
Miki, are you okay? She doesn't look hurt, but I can't imagine what she's going through. I should get her back to Eureka. Can't thank you enough for everything you did, Kiryu-san. You're like some kind of superhero. Miki's passed out, back at my place. Despite everything, I'm just relieved she's alive. She'll need some time to work through everything, but she'll bounce back. I'm glad everything turned out okay. Me too. It would never have happened without you, Kiryu-san. That reminds me. Miki had something she wanted to give to the guy who saved her. Here. Looks like it goes to one of them coin lockers up the road. Don't know what's inside. Maybe it's got something to do with her kidnapping. There. Aren't words that can express just how grateful I am to you, Kiryu-san. I wish there was something more I could do. Seeing you two reunited is plenty for me. Speaking of Miki, you should get going. She'll need you by her side when she wakes up.
Hi.
Right. Thank you again. Easy does it. Just a regular old superhero guy. That's Kiryu-san. Give me that. Do that a little bit. We'll get parry mastery next. Now I gotta go back to Gandhara. Do a little bit of movie watching. Hey buddy, I'm back. I want to watch a movie. Okay, what do we got today? Alright, let's see if Yakuza Sunset 3 is really as bad as Sugano says it is. It couldn't be, right? It's about a Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. Admirable. The characters are actually pretty fleshed out too. Not only that, but the actors did a great job of bringing them to life. Can't complain about the music either. It really heightens the tension. But there's something off about the action. It's supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but the fights don't feel extreme enough. There's not enough Kiwami. It's just about over. The protagonist finally defeated the clan and is about to elope with the woman he loves. But as he's leaving the HQ, he gets stabbed in the back by a clan member he had raised like his own son. That last shot is his lover waiting at the station for his sweetheart to show up, but he never does. Well, I finished the movie. Maybe if I head back to Stygiel, I run into Sugano again. Maybe I can help him out now that I've seen his work. Interesting. We'll talk to him and say, hey man, actually pretty good. They made me cry. See if he's still hanging around there, having a bit of a mope. I don't think that the actual events are related to anything. I've joked about Yakuza Sunset being some sort of potential reference to actual Yakuza games, but I don't think so. Maybe at least not, like, directly. A bit more of a wink-wink. Maybe there's a story like that that takes place that I haven't got to yet. And if it does, nobody's allowed to tell me. Damn, Sagano's not here.
Nah.
Hey, aren't you one of the guys who was in here babbling about movies earlier? I eat, sleep, and breathe the silver screen. You want to talk a little shop? Sure, let's talk. Sure. Great. Go on and pull up a stool. Name's Fukatsu. Only thing that makes throwing back drinks better is getting to talk movies while you do it. Kiryu. I actually watched Yakuza Sunset 3 recently. Are you familiar with it? Oh, I remember lining up for that one when it first hit theaters. Remind me again what it's about, though. A young girl who swaps bodies with a Yakuza. And a Yakuza who fights off a colossal monster. Oh, man. I want to see all of the responses to this, but I am going to play it straight. It's about an admirable Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. The characters were so realistic, I couldn't help but get drawn in by it. You got that right. Characters can really make or break a flick like that. And if you ask me, the characters are what gave Sunset 3 its charm. The last scene is what sealed it, though. Poor woman waiting at the station. That was a piece of art. Yeah, the ending really left an impression on me, too. There's just something about a bittersweet ending that strikes the right chord. Sounds as if you liked it. But if you had to give it a score, what would you rate it? On a 10-point scale. I definitely liked it, but I wouldn't say it was perfect. Something felt off about it. Oh yeah? And what was that? The music was mediocre, the actors didn't fit their roles, and the action was subpar. It just felt like there was something missing. This was supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but there was no impact, no thrill of the clash, no Kiwami. Beyond that, the Yakuza themselves felt kind of forced, like the director didn't know how Yakuza was supposed to act. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. Wasn't a single fight scene that felt like it had the oomph it oughta. None of that bone-crunching satisfaction. Real shame, too. Best parts of Sunset 1 and 2 were the elaborate action sequences and authentic feeling Yakuza setting. I bet that's why 3 flopped. You know, I actually had the chance to talk to Sagano, the director. That's the only reason I watched it at all. Interesting. He was depressed because his movie wasn't received as well as Sunset 1 or 2. He even considered quitting over the fan response. Must be young if he's having trouble taking criticism like that. Don't blame him, though. It's tough taking over on someone else's work. And sure, Sunset 3 was rough, but it had some real emotional moments. First 2 in the series had them too. Nothing on that level. The old director was good at covering up his flaws, but he didn't have much of an eye for real human drama. Rumor has it, he actually pushed for the studio to bring Sugano back for Sunset 4. That's how much he liked the third. Huh. If you want my opinion, I think Sugano's got a long career ahead of him. Just has to mature a bit. Get some experience under his belt. Sounds like you know a lot about this. Must really love the film industry. You got that right. More than that, I love talking about common interests over a nice glass of whiskey. Anyways, I'm gonna go catch some fresh air and maybe teeter on home. Good talking to you, Kiryu-san. Likewise, Fukatsu. Kiryu-san. Oh, what the? Sagano, how long have you been there? Since you and that old man started talking about Sunset 3. That was the whole conversation. I saw you sitting there when I came back from taking a leak, but I figured I'd wait until you were done talking to approach. Honestly, Kiryu-san, it means a lot to know that you watched my movie, and it's nice to hear such frank, honest opinions. As you know, I've been thinking about stepping down as the Sunset 4 director. Nothing about this has been easy on me. But I've changed my mind. I can't quit. I want to address the flaws of Sunset 3 and make sure the 4th entry in the series is the best ever. But I don't have much knowledge of Yakuza life or of fighting. I need to experience these things firsthand if I want to succeed. Yeah, you've got to... Wait, no, don't do that. Maybe I'll go join the Omi Alliance. They should be able to educate me on Yakuza life. Think they'll hold tryouts anytime soon?
Yeah.
Hold on. This isn't the type of situation where you really want first-hand experience. But how else can I learn enough to make a film that delivers on an authentic Yakuza experience? I can teach you. I'm sure I know enough about the Yakuza to make an authentic film about it. Wait, you're not one of them, are you, Kiryu-san? Of course not. I'm just a civilian. Calm down. Oh, what a shame. Just a fanboy then. Can't blame you there. Everyone romanticizes the Yakuza. Anyway, in that case, can I ask you to stop by the office I'm leasing for Sunset 4 so we can talk? Let's talk. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Right this way. They give me so many opportunities to say no. This is your office? I was expecting something a little more cinematic. When was the last time you cleaned these floors? Sorry to disappoint. The props are all stored on the studio lot. And since I'm only here for the shoot, there's not much point in getting cozy. I guess that makes sense. Now, let's get right to it. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Then let me see. First, I'd like you to play the part of a regular clan member greeting the patriarch's son who just came home. There's not much reference material on this kind of clan relationship. I have no idea how it's supposed to go. Oh, and the son is coming home from elementary school. Just do whatever you think is natural. This reminds me of how I used to treat Daigo when he was a kid in the Dojima family office. Shouldn't be too hard. I was just gonna say, it's just like Daigo. Got it. Okay, now imagine the son is walking in through that door in front of you. And action! Oh, welcome home, Master. Love heart. Oh, I can't fuck this up for this guy. This is too important. Welcome back, young master. Oh. And cut. That was great, Kiryu-san. You made sure to treat him with the reverence deserving of the patriarch's son. He might just be a kid, but he's an important kid. That's right. Reminds me of when Daigo was still young, dragging me all around Kamurocho. Who's Daigo? Never mind. What's next? The second scene is the crown jewel of every Yakuza film. One where the hero takes responsibility for a mistake he's made. Oh. Yeah. Haven't really gotten many of the pinky removals, you know, for a game so closely related to the Yakuza. The fans would never stop complaining if this scene was absent or got treated the wrong way. This stuff isn't really up my alley, so I need your help here as well. After all, I only ever directed comedies before this. Comedy? There's no place for comedy in a Yakuza story. This game and all of the other games before it have never made me laugh, not once. Now, let me set the scene here. You, a captain, are going to say something to the patriarch and then cut your pinky off to make up for a mistake your underling made. Sounds pretty heavy. Yes, that's the point. Now let's see what you've got. Now, Kiryu, this is fake, so don't really cut it off. Now then, action! Begone, Pinky! This knife is too sharp. Well, I've failed you, Patriarch. Failed myself, failed the clan. And now, I'm gonna show you how a man atones for his actions! Oh. And cut! But don't cut your finger. Kiryu-san, that was incredible. I could have sworn you were really going to go through with it. Well, I guess now, I can guess how it would look in real life. You know, you've performed with such realism today. You'd tell me if you were really in one of those families, right? Haha, Kidding. I'm sure you were just a big fan. Actually, don't worry, it was just a joke. Next up will be an action sequence where you have a showdown against her. Enough yapping.
Oh.
Who are you? That's what we should be asking the two of you. This is our meeting place. What do you think you're doing here? Don't be ridiculous. I went through a real estate agency and rented this office out. I can show you the contract. Hold on. You look familiar. I know this fool's the guy directing Yakuza Sunset now. I've seen him on TV. Wait, this asshole made Yakuza Sunset 3? The one with a critic score that practically went fucking negative? Huh, what a joke. Ugh. Look, why don't you take your buddy here and get lost, you pathetic loser? We'll do your whole industry a favor and make sure you never release another thing. Ha ha ha! Hey, Sagano, you wanted to see a fight scene next, right? Huh? Take notes. I'm about to give you all the reference material you could ever need.
Huh?
You had your chance. Now you're gonna get a beat down. Die! You ever seen a shelf go crazy? You want to see it again? There it is. Oh, God. Ugh. Hey, Pally. Didn't your mother tell you it's dangerous to run with knives? How's this? Make sure you capture this for your film. Banzai! Out of here. This guy's a freaking monster. I don't want to die. If you three ever show your faces around here again, I'll make sure that's exactly what happens. Got it? Yes, we're real sorry. You okay, Sugano? Yeah, you saved my life, Kiryu-san. But more importantly, I learned a ton. You were like a beast unchained. That kind of raw fury is exactly what Yakuza Sunset 3 was missing. I've been swimming in such a sea of doubt lately. It's been impossible to make any progress on Sunset 4. What if critics pan the movie? What if I let my fans down again? What if the... that's great. I got the vibe that we were potentially talking to the old director, but you can't really tell until a moment like this. The way that he's talking about it, you're like, yeah, I feel like that's probably where they're going to go. What if the old director, Fukatsu, doesn't like it? What, you didn't recognize Fukatsu? You didn't hear his voice when we were yapping and you were eavesdropping? Wait, Fukatsu? The old man at the bar? I had a hunch. This has been such an eye-opening experience, and it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. I'm going to look over that script with a fresh pair of eyes and get this film rolling. And I think I have what it takes to make the series shine, just like Fukatsu did. I have faith in you too, Sagana. But listen, I don't think you should strive to emulate Fukatsu's style or even his success. Huh? There are things you bring to the table that even he didn't accomplish. The raw emotion you captured in your last film was second to none. You need to make the movie you want to make. If the fans can feel a combination of your attention to detail and your passion, they'll love it. As for me, I can't wait to see Sunset 4. I'll put my heart into it, I promise. Let me thank you, Kiryu-san, for everything you've done to me. For me. The bloody binding. Looks like Yakuza Sunset 4 is going to be just fine. Especially with the Dragon of Dojima in a supervising role. So you knew all along, Fukatsu. More or less. For the record, I never lied to you. I'm nothing more than an old movie buff now. I suppose you got me there. Really, though, I gotta thank you, Kiryu-san. Sugano is gonna be the pride and joy of the film industry someday, believe you me. You did the world a service, not letting him fall flat on his face again. I didn't do much. I just don't like to see people lose faith in their talent. Huh. Say, how about we go see Sunset 4 together when it comes out? We can get a discount if you pretend to be my son. Hey, come on. I think Sunset 4 is going to deserve the full price of admission. Ah, don't get all high and mighty on me. Careful, or I'll spoil the ending for you. That's a pretty juvenile threat, wouldn't you say? Heh, the secret to staying creative is staying young at heart. Is that so? It sure is, my boy. It sure is. Right on. Okay. That was Yakuza Sunset. An interesting one, to say the least, isn't it? I liked that, though. It was quite fun. Quite fun indeed. How dare I be 4 points off of parry mastery. That makes me so upset. I'm going to eat one of these. And one of these. And then I'm going to buy it and say, screw you. I want parry mastery to extend my parry window. Okay, now that we've done that, sub-stories around Sotenbori have been completed, it's time to run the club. There you are, Kiryu-san. Yuriko. She's Miki's older sister. That poor girl who got caged up like some kind of wild animal. Thank you for all the help. Seriously. Of course. How's Miki doing? Finally awake, thank God. The doctors say she's got to stay in the hospital for a bit longer, so she's almost home free. That's great news. Ain't it? Anyway, I owe you one, so I want to do you a solid. What do you mean? I want to help you run this here shop you got. You mean Forshine? You do know this is a cabaret club, right? Maybe this isn't the most appropriate way to say thanks. Nonsense. You're recruiting hostesses, ain't you? I saw your ads floating around Sotenbori. Well, yeah, but if she's really serious about this, I have no business turning her down. We do need the help. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Great. Thank you so much. Okay. More hostesses for Forshine. What do you mean, the film director's not going to dress up for me? Let's run the club, baby. Kiryu-san, do you want to open the club? Yes. Great, I'll leave it to you then. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any story for a little bit. I think I still have to defeat Hiroshima, Sweet Goddess. So I've still got to work my way up there. Alright, I think I've just gotten the win. I think we're just about to take over. So, we've got it. Got to pay out that staff salary. We were just a tiny bit shy before, but now I have conquered it. There we go, 1.3. Forshine holds down first place. Very nice. Owned by the bygone legend Yuki. They're the league underdog. So, going up against Hiroshima, Sweet Goddess. I think I might have to recover my my team first, because everyone's down in the dumps. We'll just try and see what happens. So, League Championship will open with this lineup. We got a couple of average faces. Let's just see how confident we are. At last, the fresh League Championship. Oh, so it's finally time. I've got butterflies. It's our first one-on-one battle. And to make things worse, it's a championship match, so this will attract an audience. What makes it different than running the club any other night? I did a few of these as a hostess, and Even though the stakes were different back then, it was still intense. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. What if I spill on a customer or something? You'll do fine, Koyuki-chan. Fear of failure is worse than failure itself. Yuki-san. I've done everything from tripping to spilling a fruit platter on a customer's lap, and I always come out okay. Wow. So not even you were perfect, Yuki-san? I'll take comfort in that and work through my fears too. How did she recover from dropping a fruit platter on a guy? Well, the more we know about our enemy, the better we'll feel. Who are we up against here? They're called Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and of course it's one of Kanzaki's. They're the newest club in the group, but their number one girl is Kana-chan, and she's spectacular. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's how they became the Fresh League champion. Yuki-san, how do you know all of this? It's my job to know our competitors, so I researched them on this forum I lurk on. Oh, but the rest of the staff there are nothing to write home about. In fact, there's a rumor that they've got big egos, so if we can come together as a team, we can win. You've really done your homework. Long time no see, everyone. Kanzaki. I admit, I didn't expect you to climb this high. Moldy as you are, you're still a legend, Yuki-san. Excuse me? You take that back. Yuki-san's not moldy yet. What do you mean, yet? Regardless, your little rally ends here. Allow me to introduce you to Kana-chan, the number one girl of Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and your opponent today. It's a pleasure. So you're Kana-chan. Kana has the potential to lead the next generation of hostesses. You should study her closely. And Kana, I need not remind you that failure won't be tolerated, correct? Of course not, sir. Sorry, but I don't plan on losing. Neither do I. Wow, is it getting steamy in here or what? Let's get this battle started before it gets too hot to handle. The Cabaret Club Grand Prix Fresh League Championship! Tonight, Sotenbori 4 Shine challenges the reigning champ, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. We can win this. I'm with you there. I'll give it my all. Girls, let's crush it. Kana-san, please. You know you're gonna win if you do what you always do. We'll do our own thing. Yeah. Let's start the Cabaret Club Battle!
さあ、ついにやってまいりました。リーグチャンピオンシップ。果たして勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むのか。
全力でいきますよ。
負けらんねえな。
キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを選ぼうの。さあ、ついにバトル。
Incredible. I like seeing the three of them together. All right, so now I guess it's just run the club, do your best, and make sure you don't give any gifts out. We need all the money we can get. We'll see how we go. We just need a win. That's all. The music that plays for this one in particular, I like it. What is Kana-chan doing to get ahead? It's cheating. Oh god. That's not good. Platinum hostess, appear. I'd have to see if I can swap any over, to be honest. But I don't know. What do you want? You want funny. Perfect. Perfect. Swap a couple of over to keep getting smiley faces. Just swap them over a little bit. Menu. Menu. They're leading, but we're about to hit fever. We're about to hit fever. So I'm gonna do level 1 fever. because that drops their fever down so they can't hit it, which is the most important part of that arrangement. He's poor. I should have known. He's poor. They're getting more money. Everybody, please settle down with the help. Ladies' glass. Menu. Gracious send-off. No money being spent on gifts today, sir. We're ahead, and that's what matters. We're going to hit level 1 fever again, and we're going to knock their fever down once more. They're not allowed to get a single bar of fever. I took a risk. Normally I would save my fever a little bit more, but I can't allow them to even get fever one time. Yeah, session extended. Let's go. You know what that means? Fever time! Level 1, lower that bar. Alright, it's looking good. It's looking good. Ooh, and a session extension. Nice. See, look at us working together as a team. What's Kana-chan got up her sleeves? Nothing. Nothing if you're not allowed to get that fever bar up. Menu. We are crushing it tonight, girls. 1 minute left. Let's see if we can get to level 2 fever bar before they get to 1. It could work out in our favor. You want to spend a lot of money right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't think he's going to accept the request. I'll just say thank you. Alright, we're almost at level 2. Gracious send-off. Gracious send-off. Gracious send-off. Level 2 fever. That woman now no longer needs help, because who needs help when you have level 2 fever? Absolutely crushed them. Look at that. Crushed them into dust. I will say that. I'm glad we didn't lose our first round of this like we did with Club Sunshine in Zero, because I was giving gifts out. I was spending money. I've learned my lesson. Absolutely nailed it. 2 million? 2 million? 2 million? 2 million? Oh, so close to 2 milli. Shall we go to the numbers? They gave out a present as well. Whoa, they literally earned exactly 1.2. That's interesting. I wonder if, because they're at 1.2 on like the earnings board, they will just, that's just what you have to aim to clear. I thought there's potential for them to earn even more. Paradise League promotion, baby. Here we fucking go. And the winner is... Southernbury Forshine! And with that, the Fresh League has a fresh, new champion. Ooh, we did it! We beat the snot out of the sweep! Yeah! You guys did great out there. Possible. I'm sorry. Prove just how useless you are today, Kana. Be gone. The group has no further need of you. What? Just like that? Huh? Really? The Kanzaki group is the embodiment of perfection. Make all the excuses you want, but you lost to this dingy club, and you've sullied our name in doing so. Don't make the mistake of showing your faces before me again. Yuki-san, and Kiryu, was it? It seems I've underestimated you. But with the Paradise League up next, you'll soon find yourselves, well, out of your league. Throw yourselves a little party if you want tonight. There will be no mercy next time. Farewell. And stay out. Oh, it really gets under my skin. Mine too. It's like he has a talent for it. Well, the good news is that we get to move on to the next league. Yes, this is far from over. So, what are you going to do about this? You just got us fired. We had finally found a club where we didn't have to try. Did you get lazy or something? If you'd have pulled more weight, we'd still have our jobs. What? You're the ones who just said you didn't try. I was really hustling the whole time. Are you giving us lip now? You're just stuck up because people think you're cute. She gets one compliment, and suddenly she thinks she's the queen. What a prissy bitch. No, that's... Hey, what's going on here? I'm sorry, this is an A-B conversation. Maybe see your way out of it? No, I've decided you should be ashamed of yourselves ganging up on poor Kana-chan like that. What? I'm not one to pick fights, but you two were totally useless tonight. Even I could tell Kana-chan was the only one doing any work. You're both just big old buttheads. Excuse you? If she throws a punch, you'll break it up, right? Yeah. Kana-chan was radiant out there tonight. Every customer from her tables left with an ear-to-ear grin. And you tell her to work harder? I'm sorry, but are your eyes working, or are they just decorations for your noses? What? Who do you think you are? I like that girl. Yeah. Kana-chan, don't you dare take what these haters said to heart. You were awesome, so stay confident, okay? Right, thank you. Oh, now you're gonna snuggle up to the enemy? This is so lame. Let's go. And have a fun trip back to Loserville. Kayuki-san, thank you. It's all good. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to escalate things like that. I was pretty sure you were going to get punched. Well, we're all guilty of adding fuel to the fire sometimes, but it's still not good. Yeah. Is that what I did? I guess I'll be more careful from now on. On the bright side, I think you've made a lasting impression. We can bill you as the fire-breathing hostess or something. Hey, that's good. What? Well, that's not okay. Huh. You're laughing too? Forshine seems like a fun club. This is how I wanted my club to be too. I only became a hostess after Kanzaki-san scouted me for the job. But I found the job fun. Kanzaki-san seemed to have high expectations for me, so I worked my hardest to meet them. But the older girls didn't seem to like me because of that. The better my results, the more nasty things they said about me. It's terrible. But I couldn't let that be an excuse, so I worked through it, and yet I still lost everything. If only I'd endured it better, maybe I could have worked harder to make up for them. Kana-chan. That isn't right at all. What? A cabaret club isn't something you can bear all by yourself. The girls, the staff, the manager, Everyone has to work together to earn every smile. It's a team effort. Kiryu-san. So trying to carry all of that by yourself, it would break even the strongest of us. If you can share the struggles, you can share the joy too. Isn't it the same way with friends? Friends. You're right. I tried to carry it all alone. I didn't want to depend on anyone but myself so they wouldn't hate me. But if I never thought of anyone around me as a friend, how could I expect them to treat me any differently? Kana-chan. Well, if you'd like, would you want to become our friend? What? It might be small compared to the Kanzaki group, but I think this club might be just what you've always wanted, Kana-chan. Koyuki-chan. And I think I'd like to be your friend too. Is that okay? Of course. If you'll have me, I'd love to. Wonderful. Thanks, Kana-chan. Kana has joined. We have a platinum hostess. Koyuki-chan sure looks happy. Sometimes it takes a fight to make us grow. I know the feeling. I knew it would be rough, but I didn't expect Kana-chan to actually lose. I'm more perturbed that such a chintzy club could disgrace the Kanzaki name. I'm rather pleased, to be honest. Well, we have stronger establishments in the Paradise League. They have no chance this time, right, Aika? Probably not. I mean, I'll fight to win, but I still plan on having a good time. Aika-san, you're such a free spirit. Foreshine. I'll remember this. Nice. Okay. We have new girl arrival and also something here. Kiryu-san, hello again. What's this? Yo, Koyuki-chan, you doing okay? Yes. Well, actually, I'm starving. It's making me a little lightheaded. You know you're allowed to take breaks, right? Would you like me to take you out to get some food? Oh, are you sure? I do have some stuff I need to do, so... Let me take a rain check? No problem. Maybe there's some leftovers in the back. Alright, we'll come to that in a second. As we have the next round of running the club to do. And the granny hasn't emailed me yet either. But we'll have to run the club some more, get introduced to the Paradise League, and then crush that one too. Kiryu-san, are you ready to start taking on the Paradise League? Are these clubs going to be all that different? Well, the Paradise League is full of those shot-pounding, cork-popping, let the good times roll types, you know? Not really. You know, party people. The type who order a champagne tower before they even sit down. They're always like, yeah, so wasted, and woo, this party is off the chain, or whatever it is they're saying these days. Okay. So they're the kind of people who thrive in a high-energy atmosphere. Not really my style. Kiryu loves to be in a high-energy atmosphere, just a different kind. Me either. That's why we need some girls in here who can really kick things up a notch. So we match high-energy customers with high-energy girls. Sounds right to me. Just so you know, the league champion is Aika, also known as the Party Queen. I take it she earned the title. Well, when it comes to brightening a mood, she's world-class. They say she can turn a funeral into a party. Wow. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Yeah. So I think we're going to need to make sure our girls can hold their own at a party. Good point. Oh, hey you two. Koyuki-chan, Kana-chan, what's up? Well, since Kana-chan just joined us and all, I was hoping we could throw her a little welcoming party. That's thoughtful of you. Thanks. It's something I'd like to make a habit of. Well, we were just talking about learning how to be more upbeat. And it'd be a good team building experience too. Then it's settled. No time like the present. Zubaraya would be the perfect spot for this. Kiryu-san, you're footing the bill. I am. Yay! Not yay. Not yay.
Yeah, こうやってみんなでお酒を飲むのってなんだか新鮮ですね。
Different subtitles.
最近は忙しかったからこういう機会もなかったし。
じゃあ今日はたくさん飲んで楽しみましょう。
Oh,
そうだな。
let's drink.
小雪ちゃん、楽しむのもいいけど今日は決起集会なんだからね。
分かってますって。あれ、もう一つ何かありましたよね。
おいおい、しっかりしろよ。今日は決起集会と
A carrot harvesting festival.
カナが新しく入ってきたんだからな。
それと店長として桐生さんもね。
皆さんこれからよろしくお願いします。
じゃあ桐生さんにかなちゃんと戦力が増えましたし、お二人ともよろしくお願いしますね。
あ
よろしくお願いします。
かなちゃんって年いくつ？
あ、どうなんだ。
20歳です。やっとお酒飲めるようになりまして。
あ、私より若い。私21なの。
あ、じゃあお姉さんですね。
お姉さん、初めて言われたかも。いい響き。
わかるぜ。
桐生さんっておいくつなんですか？
俺は38だ。
Just him saying, "Oh, do tell again." It'd be so funny.
ゆき姉さん。
妙な気使ってくれなくて大丈夫ですから。若くないのは本当ですし。
そんなことねえよ。
かなちゃんって蒼天堀にはよく来るの？
いえ、この大会で初めて来たんです。新幹線に乗ったのも初めてで、ちょっとテンションが上がっちゃいました。
車内販売とかいろいろ買っちゃうよね。
わかるぜ。
私新幹線って乗ったことないのよ。
そうなんですか？
じゃあ今度の社員旅行はみんなで新幹線に乗りましょうよ。
どこに行くの？
東京とか。
それもいいわね。経費で落ちないから各自負担になるけど。
世知辛いです。
私繁華街とかほとんど行ったことないからちょっと緊張します。
蒼天堀も初めてなんだもんね。
人混みに慣れてないならナンパには気をつけるんだよ。
確かにな。
Pressed the wrong button before, so I've screwed myself out of a perfect round.
そんなことは。
強引なナンパ野郎が来たらすぐに俺を呼べ。助けに行くぜ。
お、桐生さん頼もしい。
じゃあその時はよろしくお願いします。
とは言っても私ナンパってされたことないんですよね。
小雪ちゃんナンパされたいの？
どうなんだ。
いえ全然。ぐいぐいナンパしてくるような男の人とか苦手ですし。でもやっぱり女としてはナンパされる程度の魅力は欲しいっていうか。
そうなんだ。複雑なのね。
まあ俺もよく街でグイグイ来る男どもに声をかけられるが、確かに気持ちのいいもんじゃねえな。
桐生さんのとはまた違う気がしますが。
ま、それもそうか。
もうこんな時間。
縁も竹縄ですね。じゃあ桐生さん、最後締めてもらってもいいですか？
ああ、わかった。みんなこれからも営業頑張ろうな。
You guys didn't want to move on to another place? You guys didn't want to bar hop, keep this party going?
私を手放したこと後悔させてあげますよ。
みんな頼もしい。私もオーナーとして頑張らなきゃ。
じゃあ最後は一本締めでお開きにするぞ。よー
Yo! So bad. Guys, it's the pressure of being in a social situation. You have to quickly reply because you'll miss your window in a group setting, so you're on a time limit to do the right reply. Then we just started falling apart by the end of the night. I'm like, I can't keep up. I'm saying the wrong thing. True isn't all it makes out to be. Let's go to the next bar. Who said that? Well, that was a fun night. That was the first time I really got to sit down and talk to people this whole year. Kana-chan, the year's almost over. Nice, we had some levels in there. Well, we went out together to get to know each other, so wouldn't you say we're all a little closer?
Hi.
You're right. I feel like I know Yuki-san and Kana-chan better already. The next time, I want to dig up some dirt on Kiryu-san. Oh, that sounds good. Let's save that for another time. If you guys had to pick dialogue options right now, that would have said bad choice. With strong bonds like this, we should have no problem taking on Osaka's heaven's goddess. Yeah! Nailed it. Okay. Now we'll take Koyuki out to eat again, right? That just makes so much sense. We had drinks, now we'll have some dinner. She's starving, so let's take her to dinner. Welcoming party's over. Let's absorb all that alcohol with some... oh god, she goes out in the fit that we put her in. You're gonna go out dressed like that, honey? With the bunny ears and the big circles? Oh shit, I didn't realize. Okay. When you're feeling too weak to go on, the kushikatsu here will fix you right up. Meat skewers? Really? Yes, really. Order as many as you can eat. They're great. Okay. Oh, no, yeah, okay. It's one of these. We're back. Gotta choose my things all over again, but in a different way.
リラックスリラックス。い
おい、どうしたんだ？
や、初めて桐生さんと二人っきりでお食事じゃないですか。緊張しちゃって。
おいおい、俺は同じ店の仲間だぜ。緊張してどうするんだ。
すみません、分かってはいるんですけど、実は私結構人見知りで。ユキさんとか他の人がいれば大丈夫なんですけど、二人きりで話すとなると硬くなっちゃうんですよね。
もしかして初めての客に対してもそんな感じなのか？
はい、打ち解けた人には全然普通に話せるんですけど。
よくそれでキャバ嬢をやれているな。
自分でもそう思います。はあ、どうすれば緊張しなくて済みますかね。
It's different now. There you go. Instead of like it coming up with the, you know, different layout, it's just the text box. You've got to own it. Think of him as your mother. Think of him as beneath you. Think of him as your mother is so funny. I'd either think maybe I think you've got to own it, to be honest with you. Because you can't think of him as beneath you, because you also need to butter up the customer to give you a bunch of
どう
money.
いうことですか？
緊張してしまうのも小雪の特徴だと思って前向きに捉えるってことだ。変に直そうと意識するから余計に緊張しちまってるのかもしれねえぜ。
なるほど。でも人見知りみたいな欠点、個性になりうるんですかね。
客の好みはそれぞれだ。緊張している初々しいキャストが好きな連中も多いはずだぜ。
桐生さん、ありがとうございます。私ちょっと前向きに頑張ってみよっと。
ああ、期待してるぜ。
なんか緊張もほぐれてきた気がします。さすが桐生店長ですね。一生ついていきます。
調子のいいやつだぜ。しかし人見知りといい、小雪はまだまだキャバ嬢として成長しなきゃいけないな。
そうですね。本当まだまだひよっこですよ。お客さんとの話題が思いつかずに黙っちゃうようなこともありますしね。
話題か。お前の趣味の話でもすればいいんじゃないのか？
趣味？私の趣味の話をすればいいんですか？
ああ、客は小雪のことが知りたいはずだからな。何かないのか？例えばショッピングとか。
私家が貧乏でまだお金もないので買い物はあんまり。趣味
何かあったか？
はい、私の趣味はユキさんですね。
どういうことだ？
ユキさんを観察したり、ユキさんの写真を撮ったり、その写真を眺めたりするのが好きなんです。だ から強いて言うならそれが趣味だなって。
小雪、お前。
You must really like Yuki. Pictures, you say.
本当にユキが好きなんだな。
はい、大好きです。なんせ私の目標であり憧れですから。少しでも近づけるように細かいところまで観察して吸収したいって気持ちもあるんです。
なるほど。勉強も兼ねているというわけか。いつかユキみたいになれるように頑張れよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
小雪がキャバ嬢になろうと思った理由は何なんだ。やはりユキの影響か。
そうですね、ユキさんに憧れたからです。実は私大学に通ってるんですけど。
ほう、そうなのか。
はい、でも結構学費が高いんで、とあるスナックでアルバイトをすることにしたんです。そしたらそこにある日、伝説のキャバ嬢と呼ばれる女性が飲みにやってきて。
それがユキだったのか。
はい、ユキさんすごく綺麗で輝いてた。こんなに綺麗な人いるんだって思いました。でも話すと気さくな変な人で、そんなユキさんに私は一目惚れしたんです。あの人と一緒に働きたい、あの人みたいになりたい、そういう思いで次の日にはユキさんのいるお店の門を叩いていました。
そうだったのか。
でもこの仕事をすればするほどユキさんの偉大さと自分のしょぼさが身に染みて、私みたいなチンチクリンがユキさんみたいになりたいなんておこがましいですよね。
I'll say that's up to you.
すべては小雪次第じゃないか。
私次第。
ああ、ユキは伝説のキャバ嬢と呼ばれた女だ。小雪が目指しているのはそれだけ高い目標ってことだ。当然今のお前では難しい。だがこれからの頑張り次第では可能性は出てくる。
桐生さん、
どんなプロも最初は素人からスタートしたんだ。地道に頑張り続ければ夢はつかめると俺は思うぜ。
私次第。やっぱり諦めちゃダメってことですよね。不器用かもしれないけどコツコツ頑張ってきっとユキさんみたいな素敵な人になってみせます。桐生さん、見ててくださいね。
ああ、楽しみにしてるぜ。しかし小雪が現役学生だったとはな。大学はちゃんと通ってるのか。
はい、単位はもうほぼ全部取っちゃったんで最近はほとんど行ってないんですけどね。でも学費が高くて今も生活には結構苦労してるんです。
そうなのか。フォー社員のエースなんだからそれでも少しは潤ってると思ったんだが。
実は自分の学費の支払いの他に弟たちの学費と生活費も工面してるんですよ。だからどうしても残る金額は少なくなっちゃうんであまり贅沢はしませんね。
小雪、
The meal's on me today. I'll go for... This is a tough one, actually. How these three will go. I don't know if the would you like a raise is going to be like the option. But I'm going to pick it. I feel like I would go for that's admirable. But I'm going to say, would you like a raise? Get a raise.
特別に お前だけ給料を上げてやろうか。
気持ちは嬉しいですけど、やっぱり結構です。
Yeah, should have been option 1. We've already made it to
なんかずるいという
the
か、
tip of the
苦
third
労話を
section,
なし
so I
にして
think
る
like
感
we're
じがする
fine.
というか、
そうか。
I should have said that's admirable.
私これから頑張りますから。もし私がすごいキャバ嬢になったら、その時にあげてください。そっちの方が張り合いも出ますし、私絶対にすごいキャバ嬢になりますから。
わかった。その時はドカンと上げてやるぜ。
Nice. Yeah, I got into the end of the bar, I guess. That's good enough, right? Phew, I'm stuffed. Huh, good to hear. We should head back. Yeah, but I had fun today, Kiryu-san. Thank you. Me too. I'm glad we got to talk. Can we do this again sometime? Sure, good idea. Yay! Okay, so we're still going to be stuck in the same similar thing of like leveling up the hostesses in that type of setting, which it makes sense. If we open the club, will we get an introduction to the next girl, or will that just be... I think we might just compete and then do the ranking matches, and we gotta get 2.1 to get to Osaka Heaven's Goddess. We're currently number 10. We will keep running the club and get up to that point, but we will be doing that in the future. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Yakuza Kiwami 2. Got some sub-stories done, ran the club a little bit. Next time, we head back to Kamurocho. We got to talk to the florist about Takashi. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Kiwami 2, and I'll see you next time.